Once again, we are back on Boond's ttalk train of thought with a series of episodes with Mr. Vinod Subramanian, Executive Managing Partner with Aditya Birla Capital. It's a great, interesting insights what we got from him being part of an insurance sector, from where he started and where is he today like. And it's a life lesson learning what we're taking from him, some of the principles of his life as a leader like. So welcome back again.
Thank you.
Now, in fact, when we talk in terms of an success, like so-called, like, do you think there's a single formula to a success?
No, there can never be a single formula to success because, first of all, what is success is something that has to be defined by each individual with whom you're working with. Mm-hmm. For somebody, a success could be walking 2 steps. Like I have somebody who's not able to walk, a friend of mine. Mm-hmm. For him, walking 2 steps on his own is success. Mm-hmm. And how does he walk those 2 steps? Need not be a particular way. Mm-hmm. He can use both his hands to stand, or he can pull something and stand, or he could be supported by someone. Mm-hmm. So each success has a definite roadmap and there is no formula to it. But there are certain work ethics that contribute to success. Mm-hmm. So once you've defined that this is what I feel that I'm successful. Your mother, or my mother for that matter, feels very successful if she's made a great dish and people have eaten and appreciated it. That is her success.
Correct.
So everything. So it's not that success is got some kind of a formula or some kind of a parameter. Mm-hmm. So I believe in that. I believe the smallest achievements can be considered as success. And work ethics are good. Intent is good. Mm-hmm. That is your roadmap for success.
Okay.
So performance only contributes to success.
Correct.
Your processes, work ethics, your intent, if they are in place. Mm-hmm. Now in my industry, if somebody is going to a customer and with the mindset that I want to close him today, I want to take a big check of 1 crore from him today, his intent is not what it should be. If I would go in his place, I would say, let me go and figure out what he wants. Let me see what kind of tax deficit I can create, what kind of tax deferment strategy can be given to him, what kind of cover should be recommended, and let us see what would be his cost and will he be able to afford it. That would be my approach. And if these things fall into place and then he gives me a same check of 1 crore, I would be more happier than the guy who went with an intent to buy that check.
Correct. So you need to understand the why factor of while selling and this products which are there. Okay. When we talk in terms of one of the principles, like always you have to keep always prepare for the worst. Like, what do you say about that?
See, we are in sales. Okay, ultimately, whatever level you're in, when you're sitting in the cabin and not really going on the ground much because of the level that I'm in currently. Earlier, of course, I've been always on the ground.
Right.
Yeah, but I have the luxury to stay back. But all what I've understood from this entire journey of 20 or 21 years in this particular company and 5 years earlier. So my 25-year journey has taught me one thing: there is going to be failures. It is going to be a part of your your entire journey. You cannot do anything about it. The only thing that you can do is be prepared. You can give your best. You can keep doing what you are doing. Your best may not be good enough for a particular situation. But you not being good enough is not in your control. You doing your best is in your control. So as long as I can do my best, there's a possibility that I am good enough. But still, if I'm not good enough, then maybe I have to do better.
Correct.
Than my best.
Correct.
So that from the difference from the best to what needs to be done could be a part of failure which happens.
Correct.
Which is a part of your life journey, your career, your professional life will have these things.
That gives you an experience.
That gives us experience. That gives us once you're hit, once bitten, twice shy situation is there. But you become more prepared. Okay, you're mentally more on the space how to manage it. Most of the people are not able to move the path ahead because they aren't able to absorb and manage failures because they are not prepared for it.
Correct.
Or they are not expecting it. They say, how can it happen to me? But I am in the system for a very long time. There could be possibilities where a client or a customer is not really happy with what I'm doing or what I'm telling an employee who's reporting to me is not really happy with the way I function. So those could be my failures. So I should be prepared for it. Without which I think we will be the one who are impacted.
Good. Great. I think we have a great principle as a leader what Mr. Vinod follows on this ttalk ek Boond Soch ki. And now Vinod, since you have been there part of this ttalk show and we have captured your story, your struggle and your achievements. Now what are you feeling about this ttalk show? What was your experience of coming on this platform like?
So I'll give you a very funny experience. See, you don't need to be a celebrity to come on ttalk. ttalk can make you a celebrity. So that is something which I would give all my appreciation to Chimaji. We go back a very long way. And I always tell my people or people who are working with me, you consider yourself as the CEO of that cubicle.
Correct.
CEO of that cabin.
Cabin where you are sitting like.
Or CEO of that branch.
Yeah.
You are the chief executive officer of what you do at that particular place.
Correct.
So you yourself are a celebrity there and you are a very important person.
Correct.
So that's how we need to approach our life because we own the space, we win the space.
Correct.
So in ttalk, what I was able to understand is it's a brilliant gesture, a great formula, an intentful program by Dr. Chima. We have been friends in the past. We were a part of the MBA journey together and both of us went our ways. He, being an educationist, has a lot of passion towards trying to give opportunities to young students so that they can look at career paths. Me, I haven't had an experience like this wherein I'm opening my heart and sharing something with an intent to ensure that the audience is not, I'm not selling to you.
Right.
This is more of sharing my experience and trying to maybe add value to students and youngsters who would be going forward to look at this as a career.
Right.
Otherwise, most of the seminars that I attend and most of the interviews that I give are more on the sales space because that's what I am supposed to do. But here there was a heart-to-heart talk and I think it can only happen on ttalk. Thank you so much, Imaji, for this brilliant opportunity. It was fun.
Thanks a lot for your kind words. And I'm sure the philosophy of a ttalk is to give it back to a society in a meaningful way, where we invite the experts like Mr. Vinod Subramanian, former in insurance industry, where I think he has shared his experiences, life journey, and so the target audience can draw meaningful learning. I'm sure like the learning, the extracts from Mr. Vinod Subramanian's journey, like he took a plunge into an insurance, not thinking about his business which was already there. And I think the call what he took, his passion, his aggression and the rebel in that particular industry where we could see you at this particular stage of your life. And I'm sure like we'll keep on bringing the experts for ttalk audience to draw meaningful learning and keep on watching this show, and I'm sure just watch out for next expert on a ttalk ek Boond Soch ki. So thanks a lot for your valuable time.
My pleasure.
God bless you in abundance.
Thank you.